Disclaimer: my content is made for 18 and adult content not made for kids. Hello, this is Warlord12 and this is an unboxing.
Hey yo! Hey yo, what the?
Yes, as you can see, I'm very excited for this package. I didn't know I was gonna get all these packages at basically almost at like a one time. I somewhat had a good idea that I was gonna get all my packages at one time, maybe, but I was just thinking like it was more than likely just gonna be, just one at a time. But anyway, back to the unboxing here. Okay, so this right here, I can't remember if was supposed to be like a lion fang or a wolf fang, but I bought this to go with the theme of like the Leonclaw Beyblade and Leo Beyblades, Jaguar Beyblade, stuff like that. So basically what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to use it for an attachment. You'll see what I mean by that. So this right here, I ordered a booster. I was trying to get like Shark Edge. I was thinking this was going to be like a Shark Edge. Well, I mean, when I ordered it, I just looked at it and I saw the package. I thought like, oh yeah, Shark Edge. And then right here we have our grip launcher. Called grip launcher. Like I guess it's like grip launcher. I guess if you have them combined together. But other than a technicality, this is the grip for the launcher or for your launcher. I really liked the black and red. I believe that the character that owns Sword Phoenix or uses Sword Phoenix has this grip launcher. I don't think he does. I'd probably have to go back and look and see. But anyway, gonna get back to the next package. Now this is a beefy package. I think this one is Leonclaw. This looks like one of the other ones that I was thinking it was probably gonna be, but I'm pretty sure that this one is Leonclaw. It's just the package is just too beefy. Yes, indeed, and that's what it is, Leonclaw. Very happy and excited for this whole thing. By the way, I wasn't planning to do like a major unboxing. I was just like thinking, oh, okay, it was just gonna be like maybe one or two Beyblade or something like that, or maybe I just do one at a time unboxing. And I also have Medio El Drago. Now I've owned this Beyblade before. For those that don't know, this is a left spin Beyblade, right? We don't have left spin Beyblades yet in Beyblade X, but I believe that there's one coming soon, but I don't know how soon that's going to be, right? But, using left spins, it kind of gives you more of an idea of how left spins might work in Beyblade X, and if they will or will not be a menace, right? So that's one thing, but left spins have always been a menace to, Beyblade society, right, as I would put it. So here's the whole thing, like a little panoramic, like, I don't know how to put it, like, just like a nice little display. Just gonna adjust this a bit. Yeah, this is pretty awesome to have all three of these at once, especially for a test battle. It's gonna be nice. But back to Medio Drago. For this specific Beyblade, is definitely something that's fun to use. But I was thinking maybe I was wondering how it's gonna work in a stadium. But anywho, unbox this Leonclaw right here. Packaging looks nice. Had to do a lot of cutting at the tape. So I definitely cannot wait to use this in real-time battles, not just me using this. And I do plan on going to tournaments in the future to get those win streaks, right? That's definitely one thing I enjoy doing when it comes to not just being competitive, but one of those things that I enjoy in my life is to show my display of skill. That's how I roll. That's my style, right? That's a lifestyle, not just being like, just competitive. It's like, my thing is, to a certain degree, I have fun when it comes to competitive. So like, my thing is, I can go competitive and not competitive. Basically, I can have fun with either or. I have fun with both, right? I just like taking things to the next level when it comes to, like whether video games or even sports, things like that. And I'm just gonna fast forward this real quick, just to get through these unboxings over here, the unboxing over here. So this is, you can see right here, that like the launcher that comes with Leonclaw. Looks pretty nice. I'm thinking maybe I'll get a grip for the Leonclaw launcher, or like a white and gold string launcher or something in the future. If they have that, I was thinking about going with that type of thing for the Beyblade itself as well. Like, because I'm just thinking, the gold and the white kind of have like a nice synergy going on. So this is the Leonclaw right here, and now this right here, I was thinking that this is Shark Edge, but it's not Shark Edge. Definitely planning on thinking about getting one, but other than that, this is pretty. It's like right here is like a booster. Almost forgot to mention, this is actually my very first booster. As far as like you can't actually see the Beyblade, random, that type of thing coming out the box from Japan, like import stuff. But I have to, say and admit, even though it's not the Beyblade I wanted, like Shark Edge, I like the fact that this is a Hell Scythe. I've been wanting to get one. I want the red one specifically, mainly because of Shigeru used it. Even though Bird's not a good blader, not yet. Shigeru was like, as an expert, she was really, I would say, flawless at using Bird's own Beyblade in battle. Just showing more of the Meteor Drago here, so you could like see, just like look at the packaging and things like that. For those that have probably never seen Meteor Drago, or like, I'm saying, I'm sure a good amount of people have seen some of these Beyblades, but I would say that some are just now learning more about it, because this was like a second generation Beyblade for those that don't know. So I would think that not too, maybe a few, like a good amount of people would know about it, but they probably don't know too much about left spins like that. Maybe as far as burst, but as far as Beyblade, people that are just getting to Beyblade X, you're just kind of like, some of them are probably like, what's that? Like left spin, but like what in the world is that? What does that do? What's so different about it? Well, left spin Beyblades, they spin counterclockwise, they spin to the opposite direction, and in the Beyblade Burst series, they were notorious for easily bursting Beyblades because it spun to the opposite direction. The opposite direction for how you would unlock your Beyblade. Just like say how you normally try to customize your Beyblade for a Beyblade burst, right? So the burst, like the mechanism that would lock your Beyblade. So for instance, a left spin hits it from the opposite direction is just like similar to how if someone were to try to basically unlock that Beyblade, or to loosen it or what have you, to customize it, to take it apart, right? So that's essentially what the left spins are doing, is they're basically opening up the Beyblade, going in the direction that you would normally go into for dismantling your Beyblade, the Beyblade from Beyblade Burst series, is essentially the best way I can put it. Or kind of like how you would put in a screw and you would go counterclockwise to unscrew it, things like that. But I'm really liking this green color for this Hell Scythe though. It reminds me of like Underworld type of stuff for anime. Then here's like more, just showing you more of the grips. So here we have our Leonclaw, right? Then we have our Ratchet, which is 560, and then for the bit is Point. Good for balance types, like switching between like attack, almost like a stamina type for defense. Then we have Hell Scythe, and then we have our 460, and then our bit is low flat. And then for second generation Beyblade, we have El Drago for the face bolt, and for the energy layer, we have Meteor. I can't remember what the name actually is. Then for the fusion wheel, then we have that spin track, and then we have for the tip is left flat. The spin track is called left wing, I believe. That's what it is. So this is really nice. I can't figure out what color this green, like not just the green for the Beyblade, for the metal part of the Beyblade itself for Hell Scythe, but it's just like the other parts, like the Ratchet and the bit. I can't figure out what colors those are. Thinking it's almost like a teal or like a egg. There's egg blue, but I wonder if there's such thing as a color called egg green, maybe? I'm not sure. It looks, it's almost like an emerald, but not quite. Yeah, so I'm just hooking this up to the ripcord launcher that you get, that you start off with. I believe I got that from Drawn Sword. So I'm just showing more of the Meteor El Drago. Just showing you. Definitely a Beyblade worth getting when it comes to left spins, because not only is it left spin, but its main gimmick is absorption. So with Meteor specifically, it has rubber on, I believe it's called the energy layer for it, right? So with that part, now I might have got some of these names confused because it's been a long time since I got into it for the second generation, because remembering like the parts and stuff, somewhat hard to remember a little bit. I'm sure it's easy for a lot more people out there who own second generation or who just like researched second generation. The Leonclaw is looking real nice though. I'm also liking like the black theme with it. Black and gold, but the black specifically, and then the red looks real nice for its theme that's going for. Actually, I wouldn't know what type of color scheme that Takara Tomi's going with the black and then red, and then you have gold, and then, you know what I'm saying, but you got silver for the like the metal part. but I would guess that gold goes with, you know, obviously gold goes with black, but I don't think I ever really thought about red and gold. I never really thought about those colors like that. You just will look at the bit a little bit more. I was thinking, even though that I didn't get Shark Edge, I'm still glad that I got at least a Hell Scythe. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been hearing and researching how it's pretty competitive. I wouldn't say the word pretty, but I would say that it's competitive. I wouldn't know to the extent though. Then we have there's like the low flat. It's a pretty interesting combination. And like if you did get this in a random booster, like if you wanted to go with like the stock combo of the Hell Scythe, you could always remove the low flat and go with like the bit that Drawn Sword has, or that Dronzer has. I can't remember what other. Actually, what was it? Yeah, is it? I don't remember what that bit's called, but I would call it like a semi-flat. Basically for that specific bit. From using this specific Hell Scythe, I'm surprised at how much stamina it still retains. But, I guess that should be expected from balance types. I just like how good it is. So this is like the thing, right, that I ordered. So you're probably like wondering oh, you're talking about an attachment, what are you going to put that on? Like, well, what I'm planning on using this for is a custom attachment with the grip launcher, but I'll have to make an update for that because I don't have all the parts that I need yet. But once I do, I should be able to. Yeah, so I definitely can't wait to use that specific attachment and then like go to tournaments with it, and like people are looking around like, bro, what is that? What type of launcher you got going on? Like, bro, what is that? Other than that, this is the grip launch and the string launcher. It's very ironic because I never would have thought about getting these specific two to match. So yeah, there's like a lever somewhere at the bottom of that, underneath the grip, and you pull and hold the lever down, and then you can put it in place for your string launcher. I like how this matches the Leonclaw, because I would have thought, but obviously like the white and gold is just specifically like, if you just want to do like the somewhat cosplay stuff, somewhat, or lore accurate. So this is Medio El Drago right here. So I'm going to do some test battles. So of course I wasn't going to just unbox these and not have a test battle. I'm going to make sure that I have a test battle for these Beyblades. And by the way, the face bolt for for this specific Beyblade, it's tattooed on the, how should I say, the face bolt, just showing more of the grip and the launcher, and it feels pretty nice in the hand. You could probably take the tabs off and do some other different types of, you know, customizations. I definitely like how this looks. Feels pretty good. Gonna have to figure out. Alright, so here we go. Testing out some Leonclaw. Spin's pretty nice. I'm not sure how you would get Leonclaw to be more calm. I'm guessing try to launch it in, you know, flat like, or I should say like do a regular launch maybe, I would say, to get it to like chill and calm down. So but with this, what I'm pretty sure of, I believe the point of Leonclaw, like its tip, is that what I would say is what it probably wasn't intended for is you're using different launch styles to utilize the Leonclaw's tip or the bit point. So I'm guessing you're probably trying to go for with this Beyblade is knowing which launch styles to use with point, since it can switch. So it's basically like in battle, the gimmick for it is just like it can switch between, you know, like a balance type to attack type, or like almost somewhat more like almost like a stamina type. So this health sight is looking real nice. Yeah, I'm just really liking the colors on this Beyblade. Now I'm trying. Oh, by the way, Phoenix with this grip launch, you know, the grip and the launcher, like, I would recommend that you get Phoenix from Hasbro, you know, whether it's Hasbro or Takara Tomy. I would suggest that you buy it because it comes with a string launcher. And when I was using the string launcher at first, I didn't think it felt that great. But when you use it with a grip launch, with a grip and a launcher, it almost feels like you can get more power out of it, which is kind of weird. Because I never really felt like this before when it came to a launcher. And Meteor gets a sleep out. So yes, with less spins, they're able to absorb. It's a burst. They're able to absorb off of the other Beyblade that's spinning clockwise. Since the less spin, now some less spins, they don't truly absorb like Meteor, and that's only because Meteor has rubber on it. So some less spins have a different design for absorption, for spin stealing. So basically, what less spins are known for doing is, you know, feeding off the other Beyblade's spin. You know what I'm saying? They feed off the other Beyblade's right spin. And that's what a lot of them keep doing. So I'm going to launch this Meteor Dragon and hand spin, hand spun this. So this is like more accurate that, you know, in an anime, Ryuga, he literally hand spins his Beyblade. And what I'm doing right now, I forgot to mention that this specific less spin Beyblade, you can change its modes. So that's what I'm doing right now, is changing the mode of the Beyblade. I believe this mode's called Rush Mode. But what I do know about this mode is that it's made for absorbing more, because it gets lower. And here comes the life out. I mean, not that part, but equalization. That's basically what Meteor does. Absorption, like, I guess finish by absorption. So, Phoenix versus Leonclaw. But Meteor for Let's Spin Beyblade like El Drago, they're used more for when it comes to LAD by using like things like wide defense, specific customizations that's made for that. And Phoenix takes it on that. So missed that thing in missed. Beyblade goes so fast, but I remember in this stadium I should be using a different stadium. I just don't have it yet. And they both get knocked out. Interesting. You know, I actually forgot that this is lore accurate because even in the anime, the character that uses Leonclaw, the character that uses the Sword Phoenix, they both battle each other. It's interesting. The only reason why I'm launching Leonclaw first more, the majority of the time, it's mainly because it's a balance type. That's literally the only reason why I'm launching it first. I do believe it has a bit more stamina than the other Beyblades. I'm not saying it has more stamina than a lot of the other Beyblades. I'm just saying, like, you know, some Beyblades it has, I'm pretty sure has more, like, you know, a bit more stamina than some, and that's mainly because of point, right? Should be obvious. So what I just did for Leonclaw to use, I used the like a reverse launch. Like, best way to put it is, I used the opposite way of how you'd use a sliding chute. So I'm letting, you know, Dran Dagger go in. So what I'm doing is I'm launching Dran Dagger with the sliding chute, and then I'm just using the opposite way of how you'd use a sliding shoe, right? So instead of tilting downwards, you would tilt a bit upwards. Of course, not all the way, but you know, a bit.